Is the cake ready? Check. The decorations are done too? Check. They are already here? But is everything perfect enough?
Dani, everything is fine.
Fine is not perfect.
Welcome, Rudy Suiters.
Please take a seat and enjoy the show. You really outdone yourself this time, Prisformation crew.
And you are all so beautifully dressed. Now about the rest. I'm the only one in a formal dress.
Hey.
You are always dressed formal, Jack.
Well, Rudy Suiters, at first, happy anniversary day. And I'm very happy you all wanted to come, including the enemies and Prismations. Yeah, I actually had different plans, like doing nothing and watching detectives and cartoons on TV with some snacks. But I heard there were some questions for me too. I have to try the cake at least. Did you know Sophie and I are actually best friends in real life?
Yeah, you're a great actor.
So are you, buddy. Where are the butter shakes? Yeah, Prestes is even in real life addicted to butter. Take that back,
Whoa!
creator! Sorry I'm late. I'm not too late, right? Oh, you only missed all the work we had to do to make the studio perfect for today. Take a seat. Okay, so we have of course an interview with as many characters as possible. Some fans sent in questions, so those characters are forced to answer anyway. Give a warm applause to the people that sent questions and scenes! Thank you so much for all the questions and scenes you sent in. I hope you will have some cake or some other snacks ready, because it's time for the Rudy Suiters 10th anniversary! Let's start with the questions!
Oh, thank you! Do you remember that flower in my hair? That gives life to everything it touches? My hair is super alive because of my flower.
From Brian and Chelsea it's known. Because Brian has his own cheese factory and has customers who buy his cheese. And Chelsea works at the MMMC. And Miss Mayer pays the Kenneth girls for saving the world. And that is not a small amount. Sophie and Sophie might make money through the internet with a blog. But there was also this scrapped idea where Prissy and Sophie have their own fashion store together. But also the boys will be paid by Miss Mayer later. But I can't say much about that, because that will become a spoiler. Hoda! Because I make cheese like that myself from my own cheese factory in Radius. And even though my friends don't like it, I still have customers who love it. Ka-ching!
I was a college student who failed many times on my test because I was too fascinated by butter. All my friends called me crazy and made fun of me because I wanted my own butter factory. But everyone wanted me to become a teacher. When I went to the store to buy butter, I met Prestes and we both shared the same dreams. I really like it in Radius. I have nice friends, a fine job, and most importantly, there is no war like where I came from. In Radius they are very helpful and friendly and make sure you will fit in. The thing I would change is Sufai. He treats me so badly and I have no idea why.
'Cause you stink.
Shut it! That's another question for me. I thought it was for me. You know why your fur color changed? No. That's why it's a question for me. Mollycup is one of my oldest characters from back in 2K11. She was originally green because back then I was a fan of this weird show called Happy Tree Friends. And the evil characters were green. Mollycup's skin was green. And well, when I put her in the series Rudy Suiters as Mask's evil sister, I chose the same colors. But after I was done with that episode, I saw how unrealistic it looked, unlike the other characters who have more warm colors. So in the next step I decided to make her more brown. Also because it wouldn't make sense with Mask's her colors. I was a dummy. Any more questions? Also, I'm still waiting for the cake! There better not be strawberries! I know, right?
From my cookie studio I had to find an internship, but since no company wanted me due not enough time or place for an intern, time passed by and I almost reached my deadline. Then I found the MMMC, and I thought this was my last chance. Matthias told me that he might not have enough work for me during that time, but after begging, he still hired me. And I'm still very thankful for that, because otherwise I would have failed my school semester.
Matthias became my first employee, and since we worked together at the Mascus Cares, we started to know each other. Even though I was unable to communicate verbally, I could write everything down, and we really loved working together until we started to have feelings for each other.
I made this burger back then, and Mascus was so proud of this outcome. She said I was the best employee ever, and that's when our eyes started to sparkle.
Oh, but I remember what happened after that.
Honey, let's not share that now. Yeah, we really don't need to know.
Sarita and I brought her to Sherry Kitty's kindergarten. It was more safe there.
And here is the last question. The old one and the new one kinda share the same story, and it will all be explained in the new series.
We got a problem! Jason and Sophie took a bit of my super duper soda, and now they are dizzy!
Hey, guys, I'm with my best friend. Okay, who made my little brother turn dizzy?
My soda! But I never get dizzy after drinking it.
Did we have any questions for them?
Yes, I have. Jason, why did you want to destroy Sophie that badly for burning a house down?
That house was my mommy house. I also trained Jack there, and Jack was like a son to me. When Sophie burned it down, it felt like he burned down all my memories. I just became angry at everyone and everything. It got easier and easier with time.
Hey, I did not burn your house down.
And I have another question for Brian. What is your Muck Goes to Farm book about?
Oh no, I won't tell that! It's the rules, Brian. You get a question, you answer it. Otherwise, Settlement and I would have fired the Priest formation team already. And where is Settlement anyway? He was here, right? I am not going to answer it! Do it, or I will burn all your cheese to the ground. Oh! Okay, my Muck Goes to Farm book is... We will finally find it out!
The biggest mystery in the world will be solved!
It's actually about this kid called Muck who goes to farm. He is forced to help his uncle in the farm, but the kid wants to live like any other kid. Later, Muck's friends want to help him by getting out of the farm, but this goes so wrong that the whole farm is set on fire. His uncle dies in the accident and Muck can never forgive himself. He later creates his own cheese farm and tries to make his uncle proud. When Muck grows up, the police arrest him for what happened to his uncle. The end! The reason why I kept it a secret is because I wrote the book myself, and I was kinda ashamed of telling you guys, but I wanted to be a writer, but my book never made it, so I decided to keep it to myself as a secret to make you guys curious about it.
So it really was a story about a farmer called Muck after all. And I always thought it was a dirty book. Chelsea!
Brian is Muck!
What? What are you talking about?
Brian wrote the book about himself because it's a secret. Did you kill your uncle, Brian?
I never hurt my Uncle Nico! Oh no! Brian, it was you! Hey, let's get back to where we were.
Are we done with the questions?
It looks like it. Then we go to the announcement, and I believe our old friend Sila wants to tell it. Happy birthday, Rudy Suiters! And of course, birthdays means gifts. And I made you a gift. I will present you Prissy and Brian! In this new spin-off series, Brian and Prissy will interview other Rudy Suiters, travel to places, do some challenges, and let others do challenges. And this will be the very first Rudy Suiters 3D series spin-off. What do you think about it, Prissy and Brian?
I finally have a 3D model!
I am so excited. I did totally not knew this was about to happen since I kept almost spoiling it on Twitter.
Brian!
I hope Jack and Chelsea are alright with the series of their partners together. I am already the biggest fan. Prissy will do amazing. Hey, what about me? Prissy will do amazing. And of course, viewers may come up with challenges and suggestions themselves. Wait a moment. Supplement! What are you doing there? You should be here. I prefer to be with Sai. Never mind. Thank you, Sila, for the announcement. Okay then it's time to watch a few of the best and funniest scenes of both Rudy Suiters series all together.
So why won't you?
Do you guys remember how I spilled coffee on Jack back then?
You still do that sometimes.
Because I'm still in love with you.
I take it as a compliment nowadays. Good evening. I'm a little busy right now. Can you maybe? Jason and me? Brian, at first, what are you wearing? And we can do this the easy way or the hard way. You are not going to ruin my special night. Get him. Say bye to your special night then. No! The strongest, but clearly not the smartest. Why didn't he transform and fight back? Good job, Brian. We will put on the amulet in my lab. Ah, yes, good times.
You want to know what really hurt? Popping my eyes like that. Wow.
You really are ugly and stupid.
Prissy, you too?
Say, Dumbrat, can't you hear Sophie's voice?
Maybe Throatache?
I was so dumb back then.
You still are.
Sufi in real life is just like how he is in Rudy Studer's RM.
I'm most liked anyway.
Are you sure about that?
Awesome, let's go and see green apples.
Let's go and watch red apples.
Green apple.
No, red apples.
Green.
Red.
Green.
Red.
Green, 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 green.
Red, 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 red.
Red.
No, green.
Red.
Okay, red.
Finally. Wait, what?
Aw, I love doing this scene with Sufi.
This was my favorite thing to do too.
I bet there are way more funny moments, but we need to look a bit at the time. I hope you like this special Rudy Studer's anniversary. If you couldn't think of questions now, don't worry because Prisformation still exists. Until then, see you next time!
Yeah.